Hey, this is Kurt Alterac with MusicMedic.com, and I'm going to show you our new Flute Body Mandrels. We have two mandrels. First, I'll show you our economy mandrel. This is a lot like most mandrels that you've seen. It has a mark here so that you know how to lock it into the vise, and it's curved up here. Unlike some mandrels you've seen, this one has a threaded hole, and I can show you what that's about in a second. Flute mandrels are great for taking out dents if you're working around tone holes, if you're doing something, and if you want to do a little burnishing on the tenon. Some people do that. Mostly if you do flute work, of course, you know you have to have a flute mandrel. It's probably the most essential tool. This one's great because it's tool steel and it's precision ground. So this mandrel, here is the economy mandrel, and here is the professional mandrel. And you see the mandrels are the same size, but the working part of the professional mandrel is quite a bit bigger because it includes this section here, and then here is a hex part at the end on the professional mandrel. So let me show you the professional mandrel. First, the hex part on the end is great. You can chuck this into a vise, you get a secure hold in your flat-jawed vise, and it's not going to slip or move, and you're not going to damage the mandrel. You don't have to worry about putting it in the vise too far. If you put the flute on and you push it in, then it's going to hit this delrin piece that's on here rather than hitting against the vise or hitting against the steel hex here. So that's going to protect your tenon and stop damage there. Now let me show you this cool thing. This is what I was showing you. The end of the part is threaded. So this is the tool that you see inserted here. It's just been screwed into the end of this. And what this is flute mandrels are also really good for ragging a flute. So if you want to do some work, and if you're working and you want to do some work ragging the flute like this, you don't want the flute to be loose on the mandrel. So with this tool, when it's locked in the vise, I can show you with it out a little bit. When you turn this, that rubber gasket's going to expand. So inside the flute, locked in the vise, you turn this, and then your flute is locked firmly onto your mandrel. So when it's locked into the vise, you can then rag it and polish it as you need to. Then you just loosen this screw, and you can slide your flute off the mandrel. Okay, so those are the two mandrels from MusicMedic.com, the professional mandrel and the economy mandrel, and this is how they'll come to you in a package just like this. Okay, this is Kurt Alterac with MusicMedic.com, and thanks for checking out the video.